also your point on intent made quite an impression on me because, yeah, loads of people can do their program to sort of like go through it, but unless you're not working on it with intent, then it's not going to have its maximal effect. And it's quite interesting to see that you describe it as like a lack of intent with your training, but it didn't really affect your strength work, but it did affect your technique work. It's quite
Mhm.
interesting to hear just how your approach to a session can influence different development in different ways.
Yeah, and it's a funny one. Quite often I do liken weightlifting to golf. Like, you can go on the driving range and you can hit 100 balls down the range, and they can go off in any sort of direction. Like, I hit 100 balls today. But did you actually think about anything technical? Where that ball went? Was it where you were aiming for it to go? Like, and were you trying to put it there? And it's the same thing in weightlifting. Like, you can go in and you can hit reps after reps, and yeah, they might all be successful reps, but did you achieve what you were trying to achieve? And I think that's the difference. And people think that they've got to a certain level and therefore don't need to think technically anymore. But like, that goes to show with me in the build to Tokyo, like, I was still making technical changes. I'm still making technical changes now. Like, it is a constant process, and you can't just be like, yeah, but it's good, and just rely on it. Because it's human nature. You'll pick up bad habits by just going through the motions and not having conscious practice. Like, you always need to have that conscious mind in the gym. And I think that's why my strength work improved, because you can go up and down with a squat and your brain can kind of be anywhere. A bit like bodybuilding training. You can go in and you can still be thinking about your day at work or your personal life and the fact that kids kept you up all night or whatever it is. You can still think about those things while you're doing absolute strength work. But if you're trying to do technical work, in a way, it's quite mindful. Like, you have to be present and you have to be thinking about that movement because it's so complex. And if you're not, it'll just go out the window.